Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be reacting to what is Magna Carta. This is my very first reaction video, proper reaction video, where my face is on camera, where I'm on camera. All the others have been just audio voiceovers. And yeah, so let's get into this one. It's a video by the British Library.
This may look like a plain, unassuming piece of parchment, but it's actually one of the most famous documents in the world. Magna Carta, meaning the Great Charter, has inspired people across the centuries, from Thomas Jefferson to Mahatma Gandhi. But why was the Charter originally created, and what does it actually say? Let us take you back to medieval England. It's the year 1215, and the ruler is King John. Many people believe that King John was one of the worst kings in history. He imprisoned his former wife, he starved his opponents to death, he allegedly murdered.
Reminds me of a bit of Henry VIII, King Henry VIII of England, but maybe not as brutal, or maybe as brutal, yeah.
His own nephew and pulled the beards of the Irish chiefs. King John had imposed heavy taxes on his barons in order to pay for his expensive foreign wars. If they refused to pay, he punished them severely or seized their property. The barons demanded that King John obey the law. When he refused, they captured London and John was forced to negotiate.
So the capture of London was the turning point in the life of... It's a point at which people became part of... There was a ruling class rather than just the ruler. So yeah, the king had to cede some powers to the nobility at that point, because they had funded his wars, and because yeah, there was time for that.
Two sides met at Runnymede in June 1215.
I really like how the document still exists to this day, and yeah, how it's, although it's so long ago, yeah, it's still around, document, and its values are still propagated, and it's the basis for what we call democracy today.
The result of the negotiations was written down by the king's clerks into the document we know as Magna Carta. Although most of the Charter's clauses dealt with medieval rights and customs, Magna Carta has become a powerful symbol of liberty around the world. The most famous clause, which is still part of the law today, for the first time gave all free men the right to justice and a fair trial.
I think that's so important, and that's so critical. It was something that didn't exist before 1215, and that's something we take for granted today. Well, here in Nigeria, maybe not taken for granted so much, but the right to fair trial is crucial. It's very important for justice and fairness, and I'm glad that it happened in 1215, or yeah, rather than later.
No man shall be arrested or imprisoned except by the judgment of their equals and by the law of the land. To no one will we sell. However, this clause was not as liberal as it sounds. The Charter only applied to free men. The vast majority of people in 1215 were unfree peasants who were ruled over by their landowners. And although Magna Carta was intended to create peace between King John and his rebellious barons, England was plunged into civil war after the Pope declared the Charter invalid. When King John died of dysentery in 1216, 9-year-old Henry III took to the throne. To keep the peace, Magna Carta was reissued several times during the 13th century, until it was finally made part of English law. Magna Carta has lived on for 800 years and is echoed in the United States Declaration of Independence and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Perhaps Magna Carta's most important legacy is that everyone, including our leaders, must obey the law.
Yeah, I think that sometimes goes without saying or is expected, but maybe it's not always done. And yeah, I think that's a crucial point of this video and of this animation or informatic. Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah, I think it's the key thing. It's one of the key things of Magna Carta. No one is above the law. You must be tried by your peers, and you're subject to the law. Even your leaders are subject to the law. That is
started out as a document of specific complaints from a group of barons has turned into an international symbol of liberty, without which we might not have the rights we value so much today.
Alright, thank you for watching. You can check out the video. Well, we've checked it out together, so yeah, but you get what it's trying to say, so yeah. Thank you for watching. Catch you later.